It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant here alongside Lenny Irwin, and we have Paris Tiger Baseball on the air for you, hosting OPH today. Lenny, Oblong, Palestine, Hudsonville? That's how that works?
Yep.
They should have reversed the order, and we could call them Hop.
I don't know why. I always thought it was Hudsonville, Palestine, and Oblong, but that wouldn't work either, though.
Nah,
so.
Hup-ho. I don't know. I like H-O-P. We could call them Hop and just...
About like last night when the girls played, it was Allah.
Yeah. Nothing easy to spell there. On the mound for the Tigers today, they're sending Gabe Roush out there. So he'll get things started for us. Run through the order for you real quick. Carter Kripp is going to lead things off. He's out there in center field and right field, batting second. Kipton Bradford at first base and batting third. Sean Dunn behind the plate, batting cleanup today. Carter Easton. We mentioned Gabe Roush on the mound. He's batting fifth. Batting sixth and playing third base, Brody Quinn. The DH today will be Carter Breeding, batting seventh, and he's batting for the shortstop, Parker Sanders. Miles Dalby out in left field today, batting eighth. And Drew Kirby, he's at second base today, batting ninth. So a couple new names in the lineup there for us.
A little bit, yeah. And the first pitch was in there for a strike right on the outside corner. Oh, drives that one right off his foot.
Fielded cleanly, throw to first. There.
Got him. Okay, I was waiting on the call.
That was a late sign by the umpire over there. He wasn't in a hurry to call that.
No, he wasn't. I was waiting to see what he was going to call. And
it was a pretty bang-bang play.
It was close.
Here comes the bat. That was the pitcher that was batting. Here's a shortstop, Blank, number 20. First pitch out of the zone for a ball.
Yeah, that one's up high. A week or so ago when we faced Danville, Roush had 10 strikeouts in 4 2/3 inning. Gave up no hits and no runs.
He was phenomenal that game. Just ran up against the pitch count because they wanted to use him next week. Another hard hit ground ball to short. Throw to first is there. Good fielding right now for the Tigers in the infield. 2 up, 2 down.
Both of them have been hit pretty hard, though.
Sharply hit right up the middle for both of them. You're right.
This will bring up the number 3 hitter, Bentley Cook, doing the catching today for... There's a strike right on the corner.
Oh, I like those first strikes.
Yeah, get ahead in the count. It always makes it easier to work with. There's a deep drive out to center, but Kripp has got a beat on it, and that's going to do it.
All right, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Welcome back to Paris. Bottom of the first inning. 0-0. And leading it off for the Tigers will be Carter Krippus. He made that third out with a nice play out there in center field. Lenny and I were talking during the break how you go to the softball games. They throw one pitch, fire it down second, they're warmed up, let's go.
Yep, they do.
Boys' games take a little longer. Who's our pitcher here? This is Bailey. Outside for a ball. Watching him warm up there, Lenny. We didn't see many in the strike zone.
Did not.
Ball 2.
And he's pitching from the stretch, so I'm assuming maybe he's not their normal starting pitcher.
Weak grounder back to Bailey. Throw to first there for 1. One away. Brings up Kipton Bradford, the right fielder. This is a guy we're going to want to be real patient with on the mound.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's putting them all in about the same spot.
That one there was low and away outside. Look out. That's a foul ball.
Oh, man.
He got lucky on that one, clear in behind Bradford, but Bradford didn't take the bat down with him when he ducked, and the ball hit it. So
1-1 count.
I thought it was going to be fair there for a minute. I thought it was going to be like a bunt.
Pass ball. A wild pitch, actually, on that one down the dirt.
I think the other one probably would have been had it not hit Bradford's bat.
Yep. There's a ball, 3-1. I think Kipton probably taking here.
That'd be my guess.
That'd be right down the middle of the plate.
Well, I guess not. He swung and missed. Maybe figured that was going to be the closest pitch he was going to get.
He might. Full count now, 3-2. Fouls it away, trying to protect the zone. Count stays 3-2.
Fouled that one right back to us. Staying alive.
Might have been up a little bit, but it was over the plate. Bailey gets his sign. Here's the 3-2. Breaking ball, fouled. And off the fence. First baseman gave chase, but couldn't get there in time.
This is probably about the 10th pitch to Kipton.
There's a ground ball to third, scooped up, throw to first is in time. 2 down. Here comes Sean Dunn. His first 4 or 5 pitches of right where Sean's standing. We'll see what he does with the lefty. Throws a strike. Oh, there you go. That's all I needed.
Maybe.
Sean fouls it away. 0-2. That's it. There's a ball, 1-2. Opposite way, go deep in left field.
That's burning bad.
Sean's going to 2. Stand up double. Oh, he still had to slide.
Yeah, he slid. It's still a double, though.
It's a double.
Nonetheless, Sean's on to second. But there are 2 outs, so see if we can manufacture a run with a little 2-out magic here now.
Oh, Easton's got something to bat for now. Go ahead run, actually, out there on first base or second base. Our first base runner.
Way outside.
There's the 1-0. Ground ball to short. Dunn hops over it. Throw to first. Drop
Save!
Save. Dunn's going to stay at third.
That's got to be E on the first baseman because that ball was there.
Yep, that inning was over.
It should have been.
Easton's going to get a courtesy runner. Looks like Ty Rhodes coming in to run for him.
Well, see if Roush can help himself now. Gabe steps in with runners on the corners.
Strike on the first pitch. 0-1. You got a team that gives you opportunities like this. You got to capitalize early. Runner going to third or second.
Pulled foul by Roush. So
No balls, 2 strikes.
a little more enjoyable out here today, Beach. We got the windows open. It's probably mid-70s.
Fouled right back at us. Going to stay 0-2. Yeah, there's no wind howling anywhere. Saw stocking caps and stuff last week from time to time. I mean, it was either wet or cold or both or windy, but maybe half warm, or it was finally a perfect day for some ball. Another one fouled back. I don't know what Bailey's pitch count is, but he's up there already.
He's getting there, yeah, for sure.
Going deep in count with everybody. A lot of foul balls. Oh. Turned on a breaking pitch and hit it straight up behind him.
Yeah, it's probably a ball, but
yeah. I think we've turned a lot of balls into strikes today with some of these fouls. That went off the plate. We've been pretty free swinging so far.
I like that, though. At least we're aggressive. We're up there trying to make something. Yeah,
yep.
Trying to make something happen instead of waiting. Oh, man. Turned on that one and pulled it foul.
Yeah, Gabe's just too far ahead of him right now. Count stays 1-2.
Or Courtesy running on first is getting all kinds of exercise, though.
Yeah, Ty's run to second about 3 times now, I think. Going again. That one gets away. He's going to stay at second now. Finally, he can get a breather. 2-2 count. Runners at second and third for Roush. Ground ball in the hole. Deep throw from to first. They got him. How about that play deep in the hole there at short?
I thought no way they're going to get him, but
all of that, and we come away with nothing. Well, Tigers get a couple on. We strand 2. We'll be back with the top of the second right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
It's the top of the second inning, still scoreless here. And leading it off is going to be Blessing, the center fielder. Right center, deep, and caught for an out. Nope.
single.
It was a single, okay. Take it for looking away for a second. So a leadoff single for Blessing brings up Johnson, the left fielder. OPH with our first base runner of the day. Pickoff move back to first. Safe.
Base ump is real deliberate about his calls. It
He
just
is.
takes him forever to make them.
I wonder if he was the guy behind the plate we had last week or a week before that his strike calls were just
Yeah.
the catcher's practically throwing it back
to the pitcher before he makes the call.
You see the hand signal at least. Oh, the runner steals second, pops in and out of the glove of Eastham. He was already thinking throw before he had the ball.
Yes, he was.
Popped up out of that stance, was ready to fire. A pie out of the zone. Two and 0 count.
Swing and a miss on that one.
Good looking pitch there. Makes it 2 and 1. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball. 3 and 1. Steps off, sends the runner back to second. Got him on a strike there. Okay, 3 and 2 the count. Johnson was trying to sell it. He was headed to first.
Sometimes, though, I'm not sure that helps. Try to show up an umpire like that. But he ends up walking on the next pitch, so.
2 on now. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. The batter now is second baseman Schweitzer. He shows bunt right back to the pitcher. They'll get the out at first. Good job by Kirby to go over and cover first to get the out. Guess you give him a sacrifice on that.
Yep.
Moves the runners up. 1 down.
So now they got runners at second and third. 1 out. Brings up number 13, designated hitter Cole Littlejohn.
High and inside for a ball there.
2-0 now.
There's a strike.
2-2, I guess, is the count. I must have missed a strike there somewhere. That one's wide for a ball. Now it's full. Got him.
All right. 2 down.
Brings up the first baseman now, number 30, Foster Dix.
Just missed on that one. Ball 1.
There's a strike.
Ooh.
Nice breaking ball that Kind of fooled the batter. He was ducking out of the way, and it broke right across the heart of the plate.
You like when it buckles their knees for a
Yeah.
strike. Came back with it, fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was still kind of bailing out on that one, though, when he swung. But
Now, you could tell the way he fouled it, he was still behind it. Umpire calls time for a second. Okay, they had to send somebody down to get the foul ball. Good velocity on it, but up and high.
yep, evens things up at 2-2.
Missed with that one, high and inside. Full count. Got him swinging. That'll end the inning. Tigers get out of a jam. OPH strands 2. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Bottom of the second inning, leading it off for the Tigers this time. Lenny, who do we have?
We should have Brody Quinn stepping in, and then Carter Breeding, our designated hitter, and then Miles Dalby. Quinn's anchoring things down there at third base for us today.
Bailey had a rough first inning, used a lot of pitches, and starting this one off in the same spot there.
Same fashion, isn't it? Low and outside.
If he's overthrowing or stepping off to the left or something's pulling that ball across the plate. There's a strike on the corner, 1-1.
Might have to make just a little adjustment on the mound, move one way or the other to compensate.
Foul tip, 1-2. That's the thing with pitching, though. I'm not a pitching coach by any means. Sometimes it takes a major adjustment. Sometimes something as little as scoot to the other side of the rubber, kid, and cures it all. You never know. Look
There's
at
a
that
shot.
shot.
Oh,
what a catch at
man, what a
second.
catch by the second baseman. I thought sure that was down and out there in left or right center.
Second baseman Schweitzer over there was in the right position. He's a pretty tall kid to begin with.
Went back about 2 steps into the grass.
The ball didn't have as much zip on it as I thought, though, and I still thought he burned him, though.
I did too. This will be our designated hitter, number 26, Carter Breeding. Haven't seen Carter much this year.
Way inside. 2-0. This guy likes to be pitching inside to the lefties here, and Carter likes to pull the ball. There's a good strike. 2-1. I think he might be a good match for this guy.
Yeah. See if Carter could turn on one and take it down there in that left field corner or right field corner.
He was trying on that one, took a big cut at it. That's strike 2, so a 2-2 count. One away, nobody on. Dalby on deck for the Tigers. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He was planning on sending that ball a long way somewhere.
Well, he definitely had a healthy cut at it, that's
Yes,
for
he
sure.
did. So here comes Dalby, playing left field today, batting 8th. He'll take a strike looking on the first pitch. Setting up on the outside and hit him. Breaking ball. Miles heads down to first. 1 on.
This will bring up our second baseman, number 28, Drew Kirby. He steps in from the left side as well. And he drives it right back up the middle.
All right, base hit, 2 on, 2 away. That's what you want the bottom of your order doing, just getting on base.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the top we come. With Krippis and Bradford. Swing and a miss at that one. 0-1. And that's what Krippis is so far for the day, 0 for 1.
Yeah, he grounded out right back to the pitcher. First time up. Fouls that one off back behind us.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, 2 aboard. Here in the second inning. Let's score 2 runs here.
Sounds
lot of
good.
2s.
Sounds good.
Inside, 1-2. Fly ball, center field, camping underneath it, and makes the play for out number 3. We put 2 on 1 hit, leave them both. And we go to the top of the third, still scoreless here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Still scoreless, top of the third inning. And it's number 25. Bottom of the order, here's Goodwin, the third baseman. Outside for a ball. 1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
That one was up in his eyes. Good, and lay off it.
Yep, seems like everybody likes those pitches up there, but you just can't hit them.
Well, you can see him well.
Maybe that's it.
2-1 count. Breaking ball that didn't break. 3-1. There's a strike.
Yep.
Got it. All right. Full count. 3-2.
Oh, called strike.
Had good late movement on it there. Just jumped off the corner of the plate.
I thought it was outside, though.
It definitely was, might have started out in the zone, but favorable call nonetheless there for the Tigers.
And we're back to the top of the lineup now with Rowe and Bailey, the pitcher.
Put a shot right back up the middle, didn't he?
Grounded out to second base. I think it was up the middle, though, kind of, but that's the real delayed call.
Went right between the pitcher's legs and, yeah.
Yeah, kicked off the pitcher's heel, I think, and then over to second.
Another ground ball to second. A lot of range. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Kirby getting it done out there with the glove so far.
And this will bring up shortstop Riley Blank. Riley grounded out to short last time up.
Ball outside, 1-0. Got ahead of that one, fouls it off. 1-1 count. Out of the zone.
A little bit low.
Just a bit. Popped up shallow center field. Krippis makes the play. That's the end of the top half. Bottom of the third coming up, still scoreless right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Tigers still scoreless, bottom of the third inning. I think we've got Bradford, Dunn, and Eastham coming up for the Tigers.
Yep. Strike right there on the corner.
Just nicked it. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Pulled his head out on that one. He was wanting to take that one somewhere deep to left field.
Well outside, 1-2. Fielded at third. Scooped it out. Good catch over there at first.
Yep.
One down.
Well, Sean doubled to deep left last time. See how far back the left fielder goes this time. He's definitely backing up a few steps.
Yep. And shifting over to the line a little bit. Sean can use the whole field. You got to kind of play him straight away. The center fielder's
Kind of the right center a little bit,
Yeah.
so there's a big gap out there in the left center.
Hey.
Sean pulls that one hard to right.
Oh, first baseman they said was off the bat. They almost threw him out at first from right field. The fielder, he picked it up on one hop and came up throwing.
I'm still giving him a hit on that. I'm sorry. But
No, it's not an error.
there's a strike.
Carter Eastham, the batter. Oh, and 1 count. He's got Dunn on first. One away. And pops that one foul. Just over the dugout.
I think everybody was giving chase. The pitcher was, the catcher was, third baseman, shortstop. He was coming over. Oh,
Swung, but it hit him. Strike 3. Two down. I think that'd have been a free pass, so he hadn't swung.
yeah, I think so.
Here comes Gabe Roush.
Dunn still on over there at first.
Strike on the first pitch. 0-1. Outside. 1-1.2-1. Way outside, 3 balls. All right, 3-1. 2 away, runner at first.
Ball 4. Well, I'm assuming we'll get a pinch runner for Roush. I would assume.
Yep, it's going to be Connor Little. The batter now, Brody Quinn. Our third baseman takes first pitch, strike 1.
Let's see. He lined out to second base last time up.
Fouls that one back over into the girls' diamond. No balls, 2 strikes.
No game going on over there today. They're just getting a little workout in. I think they hit the road tomorrow to go to Newton.
There's a ball. So you mean they had a day off without the weather causing it?
Yeah,
Been a while since they've had one of those.
exactly.
Well, that wasn't like a Sunday afternoon. They've had a busy couple weeks. Turned on that one. Fouls it back.
Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two out and 2 on.
Fooled him with that one. Jumped way out ahead of it. Again, the Tigers strand a couple. We go to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless from Paris on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Top of the 4th inning, still scoreless here from Paris.
Bentley Cook will be stepping in. He's the catcher today for OPH.
Fouls the first one back into the girls' diamond. 0-1 count.
Fights that one off. Oh, and it's going to get down.
Good effort out there at second.
Kirby was coming in and made a diving attempt to catch it in the air, but just it drops in there and kind of in no man's land. It's going to be an infield single.
If he hadn't dove, I don't know that he could have fielded it and got him out. It was just an awkward, it would have been such an awkward hop coming off of it. Kind of flat and short. One of the best pitches we've seen from Roush today. That was a beauty.
This is Lucas Blessing, the center fielder.
Check that run over at second, getting a big lead. Just misses on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Uh-oh.
That's down.
That's a gapper there.
Going to hold him to a single, and they're going to hold the runner at third. A good job by Bradford to get on top of that one and getting it in. Saves a run. But now they've got runners at the corners and nobody out.
Yeah, on back-to-back signals, and this brings up Aaron Johnson, the left fielder. He walked last time up.
Runners going, throw to second.
Safe, he's under the
Now
throw.
a throw home, and he's going to be safe. Roush caught him off the back, but it just didn't work out. OPH takes the lead, 1-0. Runner on second, nobody out. Foul down the first base line. Make the count 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Shuffling the feet. He wasn't sure where to go with that one. 1 down.
This will bring up Jasper Schweitzer, their second baseman.
Swung at a high pitch there for strike
Yep.
1.
Some of that high cheese up there. Swung at that one as well. That was kind of low on the inside, but he sacrificed his last time up. Called strike 3.
2 down. Here's the DH, Little John. This is on the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Two no.
There's a strike.
He gets that bender working, and it's dropping right in there. Backs him up, and
Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out.
Got him. Struck out the side.
Gets out of the inning, only giving up 1 run. They leave 1 on second. It's 1-0 OPH going into the bottom of the 4th after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Tigers trailing by 1 now, going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Carter Breeding, our DH, leading it off for us.
Takes that one inside and low for a ball.
Gets a hold of that one and drives it straight up in the air. Easy play out there in right center. Out number 1. Hit it hard, Lenny, just straight up.
Straight up in the air, yeah. Last week, that would have been exciting the way that wind was blowing. You never know where that one would have ended up. This will bring up Dolby. Wanted to, but he couldn't pull the trigger and takes a called strike. Miles got hit by a pitch last time up.
Yeah, breaking ball right in the back.
There's a called strike, too. So Miles is behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Stepping out and swinging and missing.
A quick 2 outs. I don't like the way this inning's going.
Not too favorable for the Tigers. Number 9 hitter, second baseman Drew Kirby. Slaps that one foul down the left field line. It's going to drop out there by the bullpen.
Not by much. They were in chase. This goes as a long strike.
Ripped a solid single back up the middle last time up.
Yeah, he did. Top of the order waiting on deck if they should get a chance here in the bottom of the 4th.
There's one over the shortstop's head. It's going to get in the grass, so that's going to be another single for Kirby.
All right, 2 for 2 today. Just making contact and putting the ball in play. I like it.
Yep. Now, like you said, we're back to the top of the lineup with Krippus. Carter's due.
Yes, he is. He needs some good solid contact. Ground
Hits
ball
it hard
to
to
short.
short. Guns to throw to first and got him.
Well, we get a hit, but we leave him on first. That's the end of the fourth. We'll be back with the top of the fifth inning. 1-0 OPH here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back to the fifth inning. OPH coming back up to bat with a 1-point lead. A quiet afternoon here at the ballpark because the bats just aren't lighting it up today. A couple base runners here or there, but
Well, let's see who we got batting now. This is a different. It's number 29.
they're going to get him at first.
I'm going to have to pull the roster up and see who that is. Let's see photos. '29 was Braxton Manhart.
That went outside for a ball. He was batting for Dix in the 8th spot. Here's the number 9 hitter, the third baseman, Goodwin. Takes a called strike there. 1-1 count, one away. Up high out of the zone.
So is Dix down in the bullpen warming up?
I don't see anybody down there
Okay.
warming up.
Well, that's just my assumption, maybe.
There's a called strike. 2-2. Fouled away. Count stays 2-2. That went off the plate for a ball.
Runs the count full now.
Paris comes in last in the conference right now, 0-2. Overall record of like 6-9, I believe.
Oh, man, that looked good from here.
Didn't get the call. Free pass puts one on with one away. And back to the top of the order we'll go. Here's the pitcher, Bailey.
There's a strike.
I like that. Go get him. Get that first strike.
Kind of funny. Bailey bats left-handed, but he pitches right-handed.
Shows bunt, pulls it back. Griffiths' throw down to first.
Eastham, you mean?
Yep, Easton's throw down to first. I said Krippis, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, if he threw
well,
it,
they're both Carters, but
that's what got me. I think there. I got the Carter on the brain. Going to second. There's a throw. Got him that time, didn't he?
should
Out.
be. Yeah.
Easton threw a dime down there to second. Right on the money. So nobody on now, 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Almost as good as a strike him out, throw him out. We got out of the inning there with bases empty. Bottom of the 5th coming up, trailing by 1. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Kipton Bradford leading things off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th.
We got to get something going today, Beej, because we're trailing 1-0 right now. So
I've been pretty quiet on the bases. We got some there early.
Bailey's still on the hill for Opa. Bradford fouled that one off right back here to us.
Quick 0-1 count. Lays off of that one up high. 1-1.
Yeah, Kipton's 0 for 2 today. Both times grounded out to third. Oh, slow curve, just missed.
Just got the corner there. 2-2 count. Tigers are on the road tomorrow, Lenny. They're at Newton.
That's those the girls. Check swing, he went, he said.
Got him. 1 away.
Friday's games might be questionable with the weather.
Seems like this spring most of the games have been questionable.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Most of the time it's been too cold.
Dunn pops it up. Pitcher calls it and makes the play. I think our broadcasts have been questionable at times, but we're getting them in. Base is empty. 2 away. Here's Carter Easton.
Yeah, big shout out to Ryan Kramer for helping out. There's a shot. We could have used that last inning.
Or the one before.
Yeah.
This is the first time he didn't have somebody on base for him.
Exactly. He gets a hit.
We'll take it. All of our hits, I think, have come today with 2 outs. We've just run out of time in each inning.
Okay, we got a runner on down there for Carter now.
Yep, I think that's Ty again.
Rouse steps back in, see if he can help himself now. Whoa, that was up high and tight.
That it was, 1-0. Runner's going to second. The throw.
Safe.
Ooh, off the mark. He made a good dive to try to get Rhodes. Wrong tie. That was a long time ago. A good effort there. So Rhodes gets us a runner in scoring position now. A 2-0 count at the plate. 3-0.
Well, has he got the green light?
I'd make this guy throw a strike first, I think. I like that. There you go.
Well,
Now I think you let him hack away.
He definitely threw a bunch of pitches in that first inning and kind of settled down since then, though.
That first inning, I didn't know if he could throw a strike.
I wasn't sure, but we helped him out a lot. So.
That we did. Another courtesy runner coming in. Here comes Connor Little. So we got Little at second, a Little at first. Rhodes at second.
Well, I think this must be it. He must have either run out of pitches or something because he's already ready to give the ball to the coach.
I know he hadn't taken it yet. Yep, just a fist bump. Talking strategy here because they got 2 on.
Huh. Well, he thought he was gone anyway.
Yeah, I did. Two outs, unfortunately. The Tigers do have 2 aboard with Brody Quinn at the plate. A good single here could tie the game. I'm going to rip it to short. The only play is at first. It's in the dirt. He's safe. Here's the play at home. He's safe. All right. Base running there by Ty Rhodes. He was hustling. Rhodes comes around from first on an infield single.
From second.
From second, yeah. The play at first got away from the first baseman, but it didn't like roll all the way to the fence. I don't think they expected Rhodes to be running. Tie game now, 1 apiece. Swing and a miss. And heading down to second was Quinn. So runners at second and third now. 2 away. 0-1 the count now to Breeding.
Oh, man.
Hey, he was frustrated with himself on that one.
Bad pitch, and he went fishing.
Yep. Right, the
catcher got some
something
dirt
in
in
the
his
eye.
eye out.
All right, he's ready to go again. high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside off the plate, 2-2.
2 on out there in scoring position. If Carter could do something with this, anywhere out there in the green grass would work.
That one's going to be foul, but he hit it a mile. That went clear over the little batting cage out there and smacked the tennis court. Count stays 2-2 with 2 away. Saves himself with a swing there. Still 2-2. Three and 2, full count. Miles Dalby on deck for the Tigers. Popped up. Foul territory, first base calling it. And he makes the play. That's the end of the inning, but the Tigers get 1 and tie it up. Top of the 6th, coming up next on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Strike on the first pitch. 1-0 count, or 0-1 count. Lenny, who's the batter here?
Riley Blank, shortstop, and he drives that one left, and it's back.
Real deep. To want to hop the fence.
He's going to be in there with a stand-up double. That might be the hardest hit ball we've seen today.
I think so. Okay, he was passing off one of his guards from the plate to the coach. I thought he was coming out for a courtesy runner, and I thought, how on earth with those wheels? He got around there quickly. Would you pull him out? And that makes more sense. He had to go get his oven mitt. There's a strike.
This is number 11, the catcher, Bentley Cook. He singled last time up and scored their only run.
Fly ball, right field. Should be playable for Bradford. He gets it. And gets to throw in. He's got an arm on him, too.
Yes, he does.
I don't think I've ever seen Kipton throw one like that, but he can He can hurl it out there. Wow.
I know a few years back when I was still up in some of the 14 and under games, he was wanting to pitch, but nobody would catch him
Oh,
because he threw so hard. So
we have a balk or something?
I don't know what the deal is or whether they. Anyway, he's on at first base for whatever reason. I guess I missed that when I was sitting here talking instead of watching.
Could have been intentional, I guess. I got first and second now with a one away. It does set up the double play. Off the plate for a ball.
This brings up number 10, Aaron Johnson, the left fielder.
Checks his swing. They're going to appeal. They said nope. 2-0. It's one of those ask two different umpires, probably get two different calls. Ground ball gets by him. Fielded at second. Nobody anywhere. Everybody's safe. And now the bases are loaded.
And nobody out. Yeah, there is.
Just
There's
one.
one out, yeah. The fly ball out to Bradford.
A seeing eye single gets him on first.
Yeah, it was just past Roush. Roush couldn't get a glove on it, and the infield grass kind of ate it up, and it just almost died before it even got to the brick dust.
Now Coach Tarr is going to make a trip out to the mound.
Well, nobody's warmed up in the bullpen, but that doesn't mean anything.
I think right now, bases loaded. You want to make sure, here's the batter we got. Where are we going with the ball? Talk everybody off a ledge, make sure they got their mind straight. You get a play like that, and you got one guy thinking, man, I should have had it, or another one thinking, man, why didn't I get that? You get down on yourself, and perfect opportunity to come out and give him an attaboy and pat him on the back and say, hey, you got this. I got faith in you.
All right, this is going to bring up the second baseman, Jasper Schweitzer. Sack bunt, he's first time up in the second and struck out in the fourth. We could use a strikeout right now, big time.
Not like that, though.
Just
1-0.
missed with the curve. Lazy
Short.
fly to center, and it's down.
Play is coming home. All the way to
over.
the fence. They're going to hold everybody. OPH goes up 2-1. Base is still loaded. Sometimes the balls just fall for you.
Yep, they are for OPH for sure. This will bring up designated hitter Cole Littlejohn.
Infield playing in.
Let's see, what's Littlejohn done today? He struck out both times up.
Ball on the first pitch, 1-0.
Fouled that one off.
That's why you play the game, and that's why they go so many innings. It just takes a few balls to bounce the right way. And the runs come in. Show him bunt again. Pulls it back. Tags a guy at home.
That was sweet. He missed the bunt attempt.
And they were trying to squeeze.
That's got to be a strike. This guy is out at home, so that's going to be 2 unassisted. Everybody else moves up 90 feet, though, so.
Struck him out. Got in a jam, gave up a run. They leave 2. And at the end of 5.5, it's OPH 2, Paris 1. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Welcome back, everybody, to the middle of the 6th inning. We've got a new pitcher on the mound and other bodies moving around. Looks like our left fielder now is Goodwin, number 25. He was at third base, so he's out in left now. Number 29 is our new third baseman. The pitcher is number 20, Blank, who was at shortstop. And still trying to figure out who the shortstop is. Number 6.
Lucas Blessing, he came in from center then, so to play short. Maybe the pitcher went out to center.
He may have.
It kind of looks like him out there in center.
First pitch in the dirt for a ball.
Let's see, where are we at in the lineup? This should be Dolby.
That is Miles. There's a strike. Another called strike, 1-2.
Fouled that one off. Staying alive anyway.
One ball. 2 strikes. And it's going to stay. That one gets over into the crowd. Hit 2-2. I think it was a sign I gave. Ground ball to third, fielded cleanly. Throw to first, it's in the dirt, gets away. Dalby's going to turn and head to second. And he's up.
He's going to be there, yep.
E5 on that one.
Well, that's the way I'm scoring it, because that was definitely a bad throw. He fielded it cleanly. He just rushed himself.
Now Dalby's going to have a courtesy runner coming in. Number 21, Jackson Rigdon. Finally, a guy in scoring position without 2 outs. Shows bunt and foul.
Well, Drew's our best hitter today. He's got 2 singles. Well, I'm not going to say our best hitter, but
One of the most productive.
he's 2 for 2 today, both singles. So
Like the idea, though. You push a bunt down the third baseline. Jackson's going to be standing on third. He's the tying run. Swings away and puts it into center field. It's shallow and playable. Out number 1. Yep, that is Bailey. Just saw him turn around out there in center field, and he was sitting right on top of that one.
yeah, he was. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. This is
Number 3. Hang on a second. All right, Lenny, that is Carter. No change there. We just didn't notice he had the wrong number today.
Oh, okay.
The new jerseys didn't come with a number 2, so he's wearing a 3.
Okay.
Now, he's done that twice, and we didn't notice.
I guess. Freaked me out.
Threw the scorebook all out of whack.
Turns on that one and pulls it foul down the line.
Yep, just a little too early on that one. Bradford on deck and Dunn in the hole. Lays off of that one. One and 2 count. Misses off the plate there for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Doing their best to hold Rigdon out there at second. Turns on that one.
That's going to be down.
It is.
That's going to get past the left fielder. There's the tying run.
All right, Rigdon scores. Krippus on second. Tigers tie it up 2-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Now this is another batter.
Yes, it is. This is number 7. It is
Maddox. All right, Maddox Hutchings coming in to hit in place of Bradford. Maddox been a little dinged up. Haven't seen him in a while, so good to see him out there. Two, bottom of the 6th. Still just 1 out. Runner on second. First pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. Nope, 2-0. Swings at 1, drives it to short. throw to first in time. One away, moves the runner over to third. Or 2 down now. And that'll bring up our first baseman, Sean Dunn. Strike on the first pitch.
Well, Sean's had a decent day today. He doubled in the first, singled in the third, popped up to the catcher, and he drives that one to
Yeah, he
left.
does.
That's going to
Over his head to the fence, and another run in. Sean's motoring into second.
He's digging for 2.
Yeah.
He's in there. Yes, he is. Heck yeah. Got an RBI.
And the lead for the Tigers up 3-2 now. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Dunn now. You legged out a double, buddy. You did your part.
Yeah, no doubt there.
Here comes Connor Little. He'll be on second.
Carter Eastham steps in now with a chance to do some damage.
He'll ground to short. The play's at first. And they got him. That'll end the inning, but the Tigers get 2 and they take the lead. They're up 3-2. Top of the 7th coming up right here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Here we go, top of the 7th inning. Lenny, 3 more outs. Tigers can get themselves a win here. The first pitch, though, is up and a ball out of the zone.
Oh, this is still Brandon Manhart. Rips that one foul down the right field line to even things up at 1-1.
There's a strike.
Called strike on that slow breaking curveball. Got him!
Ooh, muscled up on that one, brought the heat. One down.
This should be 25.
That it is.
Caden Goodwin. I think you said he went out to left field last time.
Yep. Took Johnson's place, who came in somewhere else. He'll ground it to third. Throw to first on the money. 2 down. One more out to go.
Back to the top of the lineup. Rowan Bailey started out on the mound, moved out to center field.
Takes the ball on the first pitch outside, 1-0.
Grounded out to second, and struck out in his 3 plate appearances today. Takes that one for a called strike. We'd take another ground out to second.
Absolutely.
How about a swing and a miss?
Ooh.
We'll take that too. Now he's behind 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not on that one. 2-2.
Oh, foul tip, and Carter couldn't hang on. Doggone it.
Just barely.
That would have been a fitting way to end this game with a strikeout. Instead, it's 2-2.
Ball outside. Full count.
Got him!
Send him home looking. That is your ball game.
2 more strikeouts for Rouse, so he ends up with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 strikeouts today.
10 strikeouts. We'll take it. The Tigers victorious 3-2 over OPH. We'll get a word from our sponsors here. Be back with a chat with Coach Tarr and some post-game stats for you in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by at 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back, everybody, to the post-game show. We're joined now by Coach Tarr. Coach, congratulations. A great win, 3-2.
Yeah.
On a game where, we didn't have our best stuff early on. A couple seeing eye singles here or there.
Yeah.
Things get tied up, and then we got to go in there at the end.
Yeah, BJ, very proud of my guy up here. He's going to talk here in a minute with you guys. But Roush was awesome on the mound. We got Newton, our conference, first place in the conference tomorrow. But I felt it was important today to get this one. And I really thought Gabe pitched his guts out. At the plate, Sean Dunn was phenomenal. He had a little bit of will to win there at the end. He's just been on fire for us all season and came through again today. But, we didn't get any leadoff guys on, and that kind of frustrated me. Like you said, little CNI hits kind of got to us, but I think Gabe was phenomenal. And
every time we got somebody in scoring position, we had 2 outs, and there's only so much you could do with it.
Offensively, yeah, but I'm gonna let Gabe talk a little bit here, man. He deserves it.
All right.
A little talk here. So, great win. Thanks, guys. But this was Gabe's.
All right. Hey, great game today, Gabe. We had a blast watching you up here. 10 strikeouts, nothing to be shy about there. Great game. How did you feel about it? Coming out right from the beginning, you finally got a day. You got some warm weather. I mean, how did you feel out on the mound?
Yeah, I felt good. Nice to be having warm weather, no wind, so conditions were good.
All right. You go through the game, and you did a great job you get like one hit there in left field. Everything else was just kind of light contact, little dribblers here and there. But walk me through that last inning. You come out, and all you got to do is put 3 away. What are you thinking out there?
Yeah, I'm just in my head, just finish this game. Don't let it keep going. I want to be in those situations to win and just make sure I golf them out, not have to go anymore. So, yeah.
All right. You got the job done, and now we got a break. Are you going to be pitching? Will you be pitching then against Newton when we see you, or is that enough time?
No.
No, too many days off. Well,
yeah.
We'll be back here again, I think, on Wednesday. I think you guys might be home Wednesday or Thursday next week. So, all right, maybe we'll see you then. But
yeah.
All right, we appreciate you coming up and chatting with us, and you did a great job out there, and we'll be pulling for you. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. I want to thank Gabe Roush for coming up and chatting with us today. Coach Tarr as well. The Tigers victorious 3-2. I think going up like 7-9 on the season.
Carter, his catcher mate, had to come up and give him the game ball, so that's pretty cool.
I thought they were going to bring a reliever in to finish the interview.
Yeah, when you got a battery mate like that works together like they do, I mean, they had to be on the same page, calling balls and strikes, and when Gabe can execute like that, like I said, he had a solid gate again today, 10 strikeouts, and only gave up the 2 runs, and nothing was really hit hard except for that one double that was by Blank that went down the left field corner down there. So other than that, I mean, he was pretty well spot on. He started out a little shaky that first inning. I mean, he got through them all right, but I mean, but then the second inning, he started finding his groove. He had 2 strikeouts in the second, another strikeout in the third. He struck out the side in the fourth after the first 2 guys got on. Then he struck out another guy in the fifth, another guy in the sixth, and then 2 more in the 7th to finish it out. So
All
just
right.
a solid performance. So, all right, let's run down some offensive stats. I had Carter Krippus going 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Kipton Bradford was 0 for 3. Maddox Hutchings came in and pitch hit for him there in the 7th. He went 0 for 1. I had Sean Dunn, big day today. Sean went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. He had a single and an RBI. I had Carter Eastham went 1 for 4 and scored a run. Like I said, Roush, he went 0 for 1 at the plate, but he did have 2 walks. But who cares? If you can strike out 10 batters, you don't have to bat, just pitch.
It really helps your defense out.
Brody Quinn, he went 1 for 3 with a single. Carter Breeding, our designated hitter, he was 0 for 3. Miles Dalby, he was 0 for 2, and he got hit by a pitch, reached on an error, scored a run. And Drew Kirby, he had a solid day today in that number 9 spot. He went 2 for 3 with 2 singles. So
I think that was Jackson Rigdon actually scored the run for Dalby.
Yeah,
he came in as a courtesy run there.
Right.
They squeezed him around and brought him in for the winning run there. So 3-2 the final. The Tigers win. Looking at our upcoming broadcast schedule for you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when the games do come on the air. Looking at our Lady Tigers, they are at Newton tomorrow, and then I don't see them popping up again until Tuesday at Hoopston. And then Thursday, Lawrenceville is here at home for the Lady Tigers. Looking at our boys, they are heading to Newton tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then I've got them with a few days off. On Tuesday, Arthur Okaw Christian comes here on Tuesday. I'd missed that one. Oakwood here on Wednesday. So we have the boys on Tuesday, Wednesday at home next week. And Thursday, Lawrenceville at home. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they may have 3 home games in a row.
Wow. Well, at least we'll be here for the first 2 anyway for sure, and then we might have to go to the girls' diamond maybe on Thursday. But
Yep, hop over there after a couple. So for Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. Thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight to watch the Paris Tiger baseball. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook as well, so you'll always know when those games are coming up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. You've been listening and watching Paris Tiger baseball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.